Hi my people, welcome to another video. This video is going to be a bit different. This is one of those rare sit down and talk videos about real stuff. Well, I guess everything we talk about on this channel is real. But more like behind the scenes stuff, day to day stuff, personal stuff, and things of this nature. I want to preface this video by saying this video is not for the majority of or this video is not targeted, or what's the word I want to use? This video is not about the majority of my audience because the majority of my audience are not criminals. The majority of my audience, including also my friends, my family, my loved ones, are also not criminals. The majority of my audience, my friends, my family, my loved ones, are also a majority. They have their own identity. All right. And if they don't have their own identity, or if they're not necessarily fully developed within themselves, they're working towards it. They're working towards loving themselves, loving who they are, and not seeking to be someone else. All right. But there's one person out there in the world in particular. It could be two people, it could be three, four, five people. At this point, I don't care. There's a person or a group of people out there who are just so obsessed with me and cannot seem to shake the fact that they cannot be me. I have to admit, when this first started happening, I was a bit bothered by it because this person is basically committing identity theft. This person is also a scam artist, and therefore they are participating in illegal activity. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because this morning I was just laying down on the couch, getting ready to go to bed, or I think I might have been getting ready to go to bed right here actually on the computer, maybe finishing up a reading, or I had just finished up reading with a client or something like that. And I got a ping email on my phone that said that someone had tried to access my account on Instagram and tried to change my password. Of course, I sent I tapped on the email. This is not me. I did not request this, change of password. And Instagram was like, thank you, for letting us know that this was not you. But it just made me think, oh my God, they're still whoever this person is will not give up on the fact that they cannot be me. This person will not give up on the fact that they are just completely obsessed with me and have been obsessed with me now for many, many years. Now, I don't know who this person is or who these people are. I have gotten some clues because, as I always say, criminals, always leave clues behind. They always, leave some evidence behind. So I do have some, inklings of who this person could be or who these people could be. But I think at times it's been different people. But I think also there's one person out there who just won't stop. Once again, I don't know who it is, but I just feel like, from the energy I pick up, they're obsessed. They want to be me. They may be jealous or envious of me. They may have evil eye, and things like that. They may just not want to see me be successful. They may hate that, I am successful, right, in my own right. So, this person, it all started on Instagram, ironically, where this is also a big thing with a lot of tarot readers, astrologers, psychics on who at least have large followings on Instagram. It all started where people would steal my Instagram profile, and my profile pictures and my content on Instagram, my copyrighted intellectual property that I own and post. They would steal those posts and create a whole new profile impersonating me on Instagram. All right. And this is kind of chilled out now, probably due to the fact that every time it happens now, I have, a whole course of action. So whenever, and the last time it happened was maybe a couple months ago, whenever someone messages me, now and says, oh, there's a new fake profile, I'm like, oh, thank you, I already have a course of action, I already have all the pages, copyright forms I need to fill out saved on my computers and my emails. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. I know how, I've been in this rodeo before, I already know how this is, right? Doesn't faze me anymore. But this is how it started. It started on Instagram. They'd make one profile, I'd get it taken down, I'd ask people to report it. Eventually they'd make a whole new one. Eventually they stopped once they learned that they weren't getting anywhere. People weren't believing that it was me. Maybe some people were, most people weren't. But also I got smart and started putting my name on my pictures. So that's why you all see me whenever I post a picture on Instagram or even on YouTube. I always have the at Lamarr Townsend Tarot, because whoever this person is out there obsessed with me, or these people, they are actively trying to steal my identity and become me, or at least that's the way I take it. By the way, I might cuss in this video. It is what it is. This is a sit down and talk video. No tarot, no tarot cards. Channeling spirit because I can't turn it off. But no tarot cards, no reading involved. Well, we are kind of reading the obsessed ones, the scammers, the impersonators, but we are reading them, in more ways than one. But, outside of that, we're not reading cards or anything like that in this video. Just sitting down and chatting, shooting the crap, and it's like a kitchen table talk kind of thing. By the way, if you want a reading from me, none other than me, the only Lamarr Townsend Tarot, definitely reach out to me by visiting my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. You can also text me at 703-791-9162. I am available for international clients as well. Once this obsessed person realized they weren't getting anywhere on Instagram, they then moved to TikTok. There's actually still actively a fake page on TikTok. Of course, my name is misspelled, or they misspelled my name. So I think it's Lomarr Townsend or something like that. I've been reporting that person as well. On my TikTok page, I actually have a pinned TikTok video where I talk about, my only TikTok page is at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. This is something I have to do now on every platform I have, especially TikTok and Instagram and those types of platforms that, are mainly on your phone and it's easy to replicate a profile. I have to actively say now, and I have to actively put on every single piece of content that I post at Lamarr Townsend Tarot, so people know that it's from my original official page, because once again, these criminals, scammers, infiltrators, deviants, lost souls, lost identity people, I don't know what they're going through, keep trying to steal my identity and once again become me. I mean, I don't get it. Like, are you trying to wear my skin like Ed Gein, bitch? Like, what is this about? It's ridiculous. Anyway, sorry, it gets frustrating, when it's like, you work so hard, I've been doing this job, I'm working hard, building my reputation just in terms of being a good, accurate reader, good, accurate astrologer, building a reputation with my clients. I've worked with well over 2,000 clients, or more actually, now that I think about it, because, I just started counting. I just created my website in 2017. Well, no, was it 2017? I created my website recently and only just started counting my clients, in the last few years. So it could be well over 2,000 in terms of how many clients, I've worked with and built a reputation with. I built up, my YouTube channel. I built up my online presence. I built up my website. And to have someone once again try to steal your identity, try to steal your hard work, and try to claim it as their own, try to claim you as, try to claim your identity, your face, your image, your likeness, your content, your intellectual property, your ideas as their own, or as themselves. It's very weird. It's very like Ed Gein. Like, I feel like you want to wear my skin or something like that. Like, it's like really odd. It feels like very dangerous. Like, I feel like, I don't feel necessarily scared, but it's just like I kind of do feel like frightened in the sense that, like, what lengths will this person go to try to impersonate me, or try to scam others? Well, let me tell you what lengths they'll go to. It doesn't stop here. So TikTok, they tried to get into my Instagram account recently. They make countless Instagram profiles. I actually saw something recently on here on YouTube, where a new thing is YouTubers, especially YouTubers with a lot of followers or a large following, or on the platform, will have people impersonate them, like, and kind of like say, oh, you want a prize, contact me on WhatsApp, and they have, their profile image. I had one of those, a couple days ago, where someone took my profile image, and created a whole WhatsApp account, and went under all, the comments in one of my videos, and we, message all the watchers, or commenters, oh, you won this, comment, contact me on WhatsApp. And it's just kind of like, okay, so now you're stealing my identity and trying to act like me on YouTube. So now the identity stealer, the criminal, the scammer, the obsessed person has impersonated me on, let's count all the platforms. They've impersonated me on Instagram. They've impersonated me on TikTok. They've impersonated me on YouTube. And recently, actually, they also impersonated me on Cash App. Now, once again, criminals always give themselves away. One thing I know about Cash App, at least, what's been said is that Cash App can only be used in certain areas of the world, and I think that one of the main areas in the world is the U.S., where Cash App can only be used. So this tells me that at least one of these scammers or impersonator criminals lives in the U.S., which is not a third world country. I could see if maybe like some of these scammers lived in maybe like certain parts of like, a third world country, or, I don't know. A lot of them come from like Nigeria and stuff like that. Although certain parts of Africa are very affluent, but, to have someone, potentially, not even potentially, to have someone stealing your identity, actively trying to steal your identity, actively, being obsessive over you and impersonating you, to have someone, once again, like this that lives in the U.S., that lives in the same state as I do, potentially, is once again kind of scary, because what does this person know about me? Do they know my damn zip code? Do they know my damn what's the thing called, the number you get, social security number? Like, do they know my damn like address? Like, what does this impersonator obsessive person know about me? What lengths will this person go to? So they impersonated me on Cash App recently, got that taken down as well, by the way. Had to call Cash App. That was a whole thing. But yeah, once again, same situation. They stole my picture. All right. The same picture here on YouTube that you see in the profile, with my hand, on my face with the lace, and it had dreads and it had the little hat. Very cute. But yeah, they stole the picture on Instagram, or they stole that picture, posted as their profile picture on Cash App, and then they put the name as $Lamarr Townsend, no D at the end, once again misspelling my name. That's a common theme as well with this scammer, this obsessive person, this stalker, this criminal, is that, they always misspell my name, which is like, once again, I don't know if that's their, I always like notice that criminals also have like their kind of like signature kind of thing, their signature thing, their signature move. So I guess this criminal's signature move, when it comes to them stealing my identity, is to misspell my name each time. So whenever you see my name misspelled on any platform, know that it's probably the criminal, the obsessed person, the stalker, the deviant, whoever it is out there that is, cannot seem to let me go. Very creepy, very odd. And that's been the most recent thing, is the Cash App. Now, once again, I have to be on alert, because I don't know what this criminal out there is planning to do next, because as we can see, just yesterday, they tried to hack into my Instagram, or someone tried to hack into my Instagram. Listen, to the criminal, to the obsessed person, to the person trying to actively steal my identity, do you not think that I don't know what you're doing, or I don't realize what you're doing? Do you not think that I am not tracking or tapping into the clues, the evidence that you're leaving behind, the misspelled names, the fact that you actually made a Cash App when you can only make a Cash App when you live in the U.S.? The fact that you go to every single platform I have, irregardless of whether I have a lot of followers or not. Because I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram or TikTok to be worth it to impersonate me or steal my identity. So once again, that seems to prove a motive to me, that it's more than just you thinking you can scam people or get money. You're obsessed with me. You're obsessed with me. You're actively trying to steal my identity. You're actively trying to steal the hard work in my business. By the way, it's not going to happen. You're actively overstepping my boundaries as a human being and my human rights, which once again is a crime. You are committing a crime by being obsessed with me and actively trying to steal, not even trying, by actively stealing my identity continuously. Do you not think that's going to come back to bite you in the ass when it comes to karma? I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. Do you not think I'm actively doing spiritual work against you? Every time it happens, this last time, especially on Cash App, every time it happens, I get a little bit more angry. I get a little bit more resentful. I get a little bit more tinged with my own sense of, okay, you want to play with me? I'll play with you. You want to keep committing a crime? No problem. I'll go dirtier and dirtier. And or maybe you don't know, I fight through spirituality. I fight through spiritual work. I also fight through incrimination, through, the legalities, the law. So, I know you're watching me. I'm watching you. And just know that one day you're going to slip up and you're going to reveal yourself, whether you realize it or not. And once I find out who you are, I'm going to drag you through the trenches, bitch. I'm going to drag you in any way I can. So you better hope, in your pursuit of, once again, illegally stealing my identity, you better hope you don't leave any evidence behind. Because criminals always, always leave evidence behind. And you will. You'll leave it behind. Because spirit will make it so. So keep playing with me if you want to. Keep actively committing a crime against me if you want to. Just know that it will come back to you. And I don't care how it comes back to you. Alright? And just know that the more you do it, the more you actively seek to steal my identity, the worse it's going to get for you. So while you're trying to pocket watch me and get access to my accounts and my money and my hard work, you better be watching your job. You better be watching your bank account. You better be watching your livelihood and your stability, rather than paying attention to mine and being obsessed with mine. I have never related to Mariah Carey's song "Why Are You So Obsessed With Me" as much as I have in these past few years. To have someone who is hiding, by the way, they won't show their face, they won't, show their identity. This person could be, chatting amongst me, in my chats. I don't know who this person is. But the gall and the audacity and the disgustingness and the creepiness and the predatory nature. Bitch, you're a predator. You are a predator. You are a creep. Predator and prey. You're seeking me as your prey. You as the predator. That's a crime. So I wish you luck. I'm gonna get back to my crime-free life. I'm gonna get back to my clients who have a direct relationship with me, the true Lamarr Townsend Tarot. I'm gonna get back to my life that no one else can live but me. You know, I mean, this is giving very much Ed Gain, very much Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, wanting to wear the skin of their victims, the predator wearing the skin of their prey. I mean, it's creepy. You're creepy, and you really need to stop. You really need to stop. Stop being a predator. Stop being an identity theft. Stop being a scam artist. Stop being obsessive with me. Stop being a stalker. Just stop. It's okay to stop. If you stop, I'll stop. I'll stop what I'm doing as my defense and offense against you, the criminal. But if you think I'm just gonna take this crime, this predatory nature, this weirdo, creepo, obsessiveness energy, if you think I'm just gonna take it, like a little bitch, you've got the wrong one. Unfortunately for you, I'm far from a little bitch. So, alright, you guys, that's all I have to say. I feel good about that. Alright? Speak out against your stalkers. Speak out, for the longest time I felt like, don't say anything, it's not important or anything like that. But I think once, like, the whole Instagram thing was like, okay, this is, like, creepy. Like, you're trying to be me now. You can't be me. There's only one me. Go find who you are. This whole time you're wasting years and months and days and weeks of your own life trying to be me, trying to impersonate me and steal my identity. Meanwhile, what mark are you leaving on the world? When you end up dying, what are people going to have to say about you? Oh, the whole time they were alive, they were trying to be like Lamarr Townsend Tarot. I mean, do you have a shrine of me in your home or something? Like, it's odd, it's weird, it's creepy, Go live your life. Go be you. Stop trying to steal my identity. You can't. It's not going to happen. Alright? Alright, you guys, love and light. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. I had to vent a little, but I do feel like sometimes these sit-down and chats can be very cathartic for me. Just be mindful. I know I'm not the only YouTuber going through this or, public figure or person going through this. But speak out. I noticed this has been going on a lot lately, especially as we live in a more digital world and things like that. But this is important to speak out about, speak out against the scammers. Speak out against the criminals. Speak out against the obsessive stalkers. Alright? So that people know also that you're potentially in danger or that you're going through something. That's like weird. That's scary. You want other people to be aware too. So I want you all to be aware, that there is someone out there obsessed with me, that's stalking me, that's stealing my identity, that is illegally stealing my identity. And, please, by all means, if you see this person pop up with a new profile, on any platform, alert me. But also, if you can, reach out to them and alert them, that they're fake. That once again, this is the person, trying to scam. This is the person trying to steal my identity. Call them out too. Definitely report them. And just remember, my only name on every platform is at Lamarr Townsend, at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. All right. Alright, you guys, I love you. Thank you for listening and watching. Remember, if you want your own personal reading, I am available on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. the one and only. And you can also text me at 703-791-9162. Love and light. God bless. Stay safe out there. So I was gonna end the video, but my mouse died, so I have to wait for my mouse to charge until I can actually end the video. So I'll wait for it to charge for a couple more minutes. I guess while I sit here and chat a little bit more, I feel like I said all I needed to say. So, I don't know, I guess I'll talk a little bit about, like, the importance of, like, spiritual protection and spiritual work. This is why it's important, for to spiritually protect yourself with protection candles, protecting your business, protecting your money, protecting your social media platforms, your online presence. You know, um, this is why it's okay to do black magic. This is an instance, for example, when it is okay, when you are justified to utilize black magic. All right, we've talked about this before. There's white magic, and then there's dark magic, or black magic. Most people call it black magic. The word black can be like a little bit triggering. Anyways, but it is what it is. That's a whole different topic. But in this case, when someone is actively seeking to steal your identity, when someone is creating a criminal offense against you, when someone is potentially putting you in danger, you do have justified. You are justified to do black magic on that person by spiritual law. Whatever black magic means for you. There's different even variations of black magic. Alright? There's some black magic that kind of it's kind of like blurs the line between white and dark. But then there's just dark, like sacrificing and stuff like that. So to the criminal, just keep this in mind. Alright? When you do stuff like this, when you actively seek to, try to steal someone's identity, this is what, this is the consequence that you end up facing as a result of, once again, participating in criminal activity. Jail, black magic, bad luck, curses. And then you have to remember you don't know what ancestors or spirits people have around them. So, alright, hopefully, yes. Okay, now it is charged a bit. So I'm going to see you guys later. Love and light. God bless. Actually, we're almost at 30 minutes. So we might as well make this video like 30 minutes. We have one more minute. Once again, you guys, if you guys would like your own personal reading from me, definitely do not hesitate to reach out, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Sorry for being a little bit curt in this video, but I felt like I had to say something, because why you so obsessed with me? Everybody now knows. It's clear that you're upset with me, me. Finally found the urge you couldn't impress. Last man on the earth still couldn't hit this. You're delusional. Person, you're losing your mind. It's confusing, yo. You're confusing, yo. Why you wasting your time? Got you all flat up with the Napoleon complex. Something in the Windex. Oh, oh, oh. Why are you so obsessed with me? And I'm a lady sing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm a girl sing, obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Bitch, you're obsessed, and you really need to stop. Seriously, okay? Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. And we're gonna keep our foots on these criminals' necks. Period. Love and light.